And we're back with our winner of round 3, Tom Watabiki.
Hi.
Congratulations, Tom.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Very, very fun game that we just watched then. Very, very grindy. Game 1 took a long, long time to get through. It's a very, very slog game that you probably have for yourself for the rest of the day, to be honest with you.
Yeah, with the no hand traps, it makes things a bit more awkward when you go second. But
Now, you and Matt were actually talking about that before.
Yeah, so to
Before
give
the round.
some insight. So you decided to ease up on the hand traps for this. Do you want to explain to the viewers why you decided that this was the best build when we've had other people come on the stream and say, yeah, if you want a serious chance of playing the event, you need to play 15 hand traps or go home?
I mean, the one thing that I want to say about the choices is the Spiral engine, although a powerful deck, has brick cards in the engine itself. And then when you're adding in hand traps on top of that, it makes for a lot of mishmashy, awkward hands. And then on top of that, people are saying that cards like Ash Blossom, the Joy Spring, is a fundamental card that you need in your deck. When in reality, it's not a card that actually guarantees to stop your opponent. There are cards like Droll and Lockbird is one of the most powerful hand traps, which is why I opted to run 1. Although it seems awkward because it's only 1 copy in my deck. The fact that I have it to combo with Wear Off Thou, which is also a combo card, but also searches you your hand trap, means that you have the ability to get to it when you're able to, and make sure that the idea of the deck is that you combo off, because that is, at the end of the day, the most important thing.
Sure.
Because you don't want to win the dice roll, look at your hand, and be like, well, I can't really play anything, because you basically just lost the dice roll and just lost the game because of your deck building choices.
Yeah, it's super interesting. But do you not ever get terrified when you see the initial spiral setup, or is that what you've prepared yourself for to let it happen?
I mean, the reason why, obviously there are some boards which are a lot harder to break than others. Obviously, he was unfortunate with only the Deco Talker and the Sleeper. But with the fact that I'm maining 3 machine duplication, 3 double summon, along with other extenders like 3 Gofu, I just feel like, and with Soul Charge and all these other extenders, I'm just trying to make it so that even though they have all of these interactions, I'm trying to just push to do this, because at the end of the day, they do have interactions on my turn, but it's extremely limited, and especially with the fact that there have actually been a lot of people recently that have been cutting the Spiral Gear utility wire. That means that they have even less interactions on my turn, meaning that it's more likely that I can actually break their board and come in back into the game.
Yeah, well, we saw it going off there in game 1. Your opponent did set up with the Sleeper Agent, and he was pretty well equipped, and you managed to break that apart, and then took the game to the simplified game state, and you just came out on top on there.
Yeah.
So what about your other matchups? With a lower number of hand traps, are you worried about things like Trickstar at all, or anything like this?
I feel like with Trickstar, the part that you have to worry about with that deck is more so the trap cards of the banishing the hand to redraw, and the interaction that has with Droll and Lockbird, because that's the key. Apart from that, they don't really have any monsters that are actually applying that much pressure. So you do have a bunch of time to actually try and come back into the game, whereas so the hand traps aren't really going to stop their fundamental plays that I'm scared about. The one deck that I am truly scared about, which you might see from the side deck, is Invoked.
Yes.
That deck is terrifying. Like, as Ediception that topped YCS Dallas last weekend, saying that if you summon a Mechaba, you can't efficiently deal with that card. And then once you've dealt with the first one, they're just going to make another one the following turn. So, and although Droll and Lockbird is a card that actually can be quite good against them, it's still not enough, because that doesn't get, like as I said before, it doesn't guarantee your win. So you need more to try and make it so that you do guarantee your win for the game.
Yeah, to get you over the line. That's really good insight, Tom. Do you have anybody you want to give a shout out to back at home?
No, I'm good, thank you.
I have one question that we've not actually asked anybody in a long, long time on stream when we've done an interview. What's your favourite card in your deck?
Oh, I probably would just say Double Summon, just because there are a lot of people that are saying that, oh, I prefer machine duplication, and so they don't like Double Summon as much. But the reality is they're both extenders. They both essentially get you to your combo. Why do you have to choose 3 of one and 0 of the other, or 3 of one and 1 or 2 of the other? It doesn't make sense. They both get you to your combo.
Oh, that's very, very good insight into that. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much for coming on stream, Tom.
Thank you very much.
We wish you the best of luck in the rest of the tournament, and
Top man.
hopefully we'll see you in the top cup.
Cheers.
Okay, all right. thank you very much. We will be back very, very soon with more quality YCS London 2017 content.